Have you ever wondered why in most of your textile and apparel you have the tag Made in Vietnam on the back? So in today's video, we're gonna talk about the promising land in Vietnam for garment and textile industry. According to Statica, Vietnam become a major player in the manufacturing industry for such garments and textile products. Just in 2022, there have been an export total value of 33 billion worth of textile goods made in Vietnam and exports overseas. More than a decade ago, Vietnam has shifted its focus from being an agricultural-only land to a manufacturing country, which now plays a significant role in the modern economy. With its thriving economy, a growing demand for quality, fashion, and fabric, Vietnam has become one of the most promising places to manufacture clothing and apparel brands. So if you want to source garment and textile products in Vietnam, this is the video you shouldn't miss. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how can you find reliable sources in the manufacturing and garment industry, what you should know before contacting and getting in contact with local manufacturers, disclaimers, and then a step-by-step how to launch successfully manufacturing your clothing brands in Vietnam. Hey there, this is Guillaume from Move to Asia. We are a sourcing company helping foreign buyers to identify reliable sources in Vietnam. We can help you shortlist relevant manufacturers, do due diligence on your behalf, going for factory check, collecting samples, and obviously all the logistic chain to be able to send your products overseas. Before we get into a step-by-step procedure that you can follow to start manufacturing textile and garment products in Vietnam, let me tell you some of the reasons why Vietnam has become one of the most promising destinations to manufacture garments and textile products. The first reason is because Vietnam has a strategic location and trade agreements, providing to the country an unfair advantage globally. Vietnam, situated at the crossroad of international trade routes, serves as a vital gateway between East and West. Its strategic location offers easy access to a vast consumer base thanks to a developing infrastructure ensuring efficient logistics and supply chain. The country's active participation in various trade agreements further enhances its manufacturing capabilities. Agreements like the CPTPP and the EVFTA provide manufacturers with unparalleled opportunities. These agreements grant tariff-free access to major economies, giving businesses a competitive edge in the global markets. The second reason why Vietnam is a promising land to manufacture clothing and garment products is because of its skilled workforce, young and talented. Vietnamese people possess exceptional talent and ability to adapt, making them ideal partners for innovating product designs. Their commitment fosters a culture of excellence, contributing to Vietnam's manufacturing power. Moreover, Vietnam offers an attractive proposition with its competitive labor costs. Compared to other manufacturing hubs like China, Vietnam's labor costs are more favorable, leading to increasing profit margin and cost efficiency for businesses. The third reason is because Vietnam is getting more and more technology and machinery. With its modern infrastructure, including efficient transportation network and a state-of-the-art production facilities, Vietnam offers a dynamic environment where businesses can flourish. The country's ongoing commitment to infrastructure investment guarantees seamless operation and provides businesses the flexibility to expand and grow smoothly. So now you have some understanding why Vietnam can become one of the top destinations to manufacture garments and textile products. Now let's talk about some of the most well-known garments and fabrics that can be done in Vietnam. The first one is the trend of sustainable products. Vietnam's fabric industry is leading the charge toward sustainability, offering a diverse range of eco-friendly fabrics that resonates with consumers worldwide. Ethical sourcing and eco-friendly production practice are the core of this movement, making Vietnam an outsider in this global shift towards environmentally responsible fashion. Fashion brands in Vietnam are launching eco-fashion, showcasing innovative collections with upcycled, recycled, and organic materials, fabrics made from bamboo fiber, organic cotton, and other sustainable material brand style with environmental consciousness. The second product idea that can be done in Vietnam is the product that are handicrafted. It's actually the mix between modernity and tradition. As an example, we can find a lot of handicraft bags with Vietnamese manufacturers that adopt modern techniques to enhance efficiency while preserving the integrity of their artisanal work. High-quality materials like nylon, canvas, leather, and even bulletproof materials are employed, resulting in bags that are functional and durable. The third fabrics idea that you can make in Vietnam, it's about denim. You may know popular brands such as Levi's and Calvin Klein. They're actually partners with Vietnamese manufacturers to manufacture their products. Vietnam expertise in denim manufacturing allows this brand to offer consumers stylish and durable jeans with a commitment of quality and innovation. Finally, the fourth product idea that you can manufacture in Vietnam is sportswear. You may know popular brands like Nike, Adidas that already have manufacturing plants in Vietnam, manufacturing sportswear just like t-shirts, pants, etc. You have a lot of choice and small or big scale manufacturers that you can find here in Vietnam. Vietnam's commitment to quality and efficiency ensure that the sportswear collection cater with the needs of athletes and fitness enthusiasts. Additionally, casual apparel brands such as Uniqlo and the North Face also collaborate with Vietnam manufacturers for their comfortable and stylish clothing line. So now you may have some product ideas in mind that can be done by Vietnamese manufacturers. Let's talk now about what you should know before starting manufacturing in Vietnam. The first thing that is a most important parameter, it's about the MOQ, so the minimum order quantity. Before starting the manufacturing process, it's crucial to understand this concept. In general, Vietnam apparel manufacturers start to be economically viable when you can produce more than 1,000 pieces per style and per color. Producing less than that cannot be competitive compared to other manufacturing countries. If your order quantity falls below the 1,000 pieces mark, some factories may refuse your order, as they might not find it financially feasible. In such cases, it's essential to ask earlier to the factory what are the minimum requirements regarding to a first order. And be aware that it can be a go or not go that Vietnamese manufacturers will take into consideration. The second thing that you must know if you want to start manufacturing in Vietnam, it's about the import duties and shipping costs. Depending on the type of materials that you will make your product, you may have different rates of tariff in your home country when you'll be exporting the goods from Vietnam and then import it in your country. For instance, a t-shirt made by polyester fabric may have a different duty rate compared to a t-shirt made with 100% cotton. Working with freight forwarding companies that have licensed custom broker can be beneficial to understand about the import duties that you may have to take into consideration in your pricing strategy. The third thing that you must be aware before starting manufacturing in Vietnam is that you may have to go physically to visit the factory plant. It can be a sewing factory, but you may go on the ground or hire a third party that will go there to do factory check and quality control. Visiting the factory allows you to meet the owner, observe the production processing, and access to the factory capabilities before making a big order. During the production phases and at the end, you may also hire a quality control that will come physically to the factory and do a check to make sure that your product fits with your expectation. So now you are aware about some of the challenges, pitfalls, and difficulties that you can encounter along the way. Let's talk now about how to find a reliable supplier or manufacturer in Vietnam. There are few ways that you can consider. The first one is attending to a trade or fair show happening in the whole country. You may have every 3 to 6 months in Hanoi and in Ho Chi Minh City, so you can consider flying, attending to this fair, and you'll be able to meet a bunch of different local and Southeast Asian manufacturers. You can compare the quality, the rates, ask for a catalog, and have a first hint about what Vietnamese manufacturers can do compared to other countries. The second channel that you can consider is going online. You have different platforms such as Alibaba or Global Sources. You just go online, make a quick research, filter and narrow down the manufacturers that will be physically located in Vietnam, and from that you can also get catalog, pricing, and sample. That's a way that you can also consider to get a first sense about what Vietnamese manufacturers can do. The third channel that you can use in Vietnam to find reliable sources in garment and textile industry is to ask a third party, usually a sourcing company, that will proceed with a sourcing service. They will send your spec around with the MOQ and usually provide you a list of shortlisted potential factories. Then you are directly able to engage conversation, do Zoom call, and then come to Vietnam to do your own due diligence. You can obviously ask the help of this sourcing company for price negotiation or organizing tools inside the factory. That's a service that Move to Asia is providing, so you can provide you the full spectrum of service, from shortlisting the right manufacturer for you, doing QC and due diligence on your behalf, and then organizing tour and be able to have the connection in Vietnam with logistic partners to take care of the export of your product overseas. So I hope you guys get a first sense of what can be done in Vietnam in the garment and textile industry. If you have any question, feel free to go below in the comment section, drop us your question, and we will try to answer them fast. If you also want to contact us directly, go below in the description. You will find a link, and from this link you can learn more about our services and then drop us a message. If you enjoy the video, leave a thumbs up, and I see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Down and I'ma get it right, then I'll sight like